When it comes to podcasting, it's all about staying ahead of the game. And staying ahead of the game in this day and age means adding video to your podcast. And you don't need to spend a fortune to do that. In fact, I'm going to show you the most budget-friendly way to create a 2-person video podcast. This whole setup will cost you each $300 or less. Let's get into it. All right, when it comes to podcasting, what's the most important thing to prioritize? Audio, right. So this microphone right here, the ATR 2100X, is going to be your best bet. Honestly, this mic sounds way better than its price point. This is only going to set you back $79 US. It comes with a stand and both an XLR and USB cable, which means that you can podcast both in person and remotely on a computer. You'll also want to consider a pop filter or a windscreen here to help with audio quality. These are relatively inexpensive on Amazon, and just make sure that you find one that fits your mic. You'll also want headphones to monitor the audio while recording. You can save some money here and just use any around the house. Over-the-ear or on-the-ear headphones are best, but if you need to have in-ear headphones, those will do too. All right, next up, you're doing a video podcast. So what's the second thing that you should prioritize? Video. Right, you already have the best camera you can get for a video podcast, your phone. Literally, just set this up using your back camera, facing you, and press record. You can sync up your high-quality audio with your high-quality video in post-production, or if you use a platform like Riverside, which we will talk about shortly, you can use your mobile camera as an external webcam on the platform. Just select Use Mobile Cam, scan the QR code, download the app, and your phone camera will work seamlessly as your webcam. This means that your high-quality video and high-quality audio will be synced automatically. When you're setting up your video, you also want to make sure to light it properly. This is going to boost the final quality of the recording. To do this for free, set up facing a window. If that's not an option, you can also get a ring light to help with lighting. This is a great one on Amazon that won't break the bank. Now, when it comes to recording on a budget, the most budget-friendly way to record is remotely. For starters, this is going to cost you significantly less than investing in an audio interface that you would need for in-person recordings. You'll also not need to spend any money on the space that you use to record. You can record from your bedroom. You can also use a platform like Riverside with additional features to make the recording and editing process more efficient. So if you are recording remotely, you will both need a device to record on. This could be a laptop. The best kind for podcasting is the MacBook Pro, but you can also just use whatever you have. You could also use a tablet or a phone, depending on where you decide to record. The best platform to record a remote podcast is on Riverside, and the platform works on any device you want to use. So try it out for yourself for free and upgrade to get the full benefits of the platform. Remember, because you have 2 people in the recording, you can split the cost of Riverside. Now, if you want to record in person, you'll need 1 device and you'll need 1 audio interface. This is where things get a little more expensive. The best option for an audio interface for a 2-person podcast on a budget is the Mo2 M2 with 2 inputs. It's about $200, but remember, you'll only need 1 of these. So again, you can split the cost. Now don't forget, if you're recording an in-person podcast, you'll also need a space to do that in, and that comes at an extra cost. When it comes to editing, if you're recording on Riverside, you can use the editor to fully edit your podcast on the platform. This is included in the Riverside subscription price. In the video linked above, I will show you how to edit a podcast in under 20 minutes. Now, if you aren't using Riverside, DaVinci Resolve is a great free software that you can use to edit your video podcast. There's a bit of a learning curve here, but if you head to the video linked above, I'll teach you how to edit a podcast on DaVinci Resolve step by step. Now, when it comes to hosting your video podcast, you'll want to look into Spotify for Podcasters, which is a free podcast hosting platform that will allow you to include video. There you go. Now you're all set up to record either an in-person podcast or a remote podcast with 2 people. All of the equipment I mentioned in the video is linked in the description. Let me and the Riverside community know if you know of any other good deals on equipment in the comments below. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And before you go, subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon so you never miss another video from Riverside. Thanks for watching this one. My name is Bridget, and I'll see you next time.